Hello, dear Taurus, and thank you for joining me here on the extended. Let's see what's going on here. Generally, I get the gist that you're truly seeing people for who they are. You're seeing your life through another lens, and you're seeing whether it's co-workers. I feel that there's a new direction that you are taking, and it's not going to be an easy shift and change for you, but it is what Spirit wants for you. So by the end of March, logically, this metamorphosis, most of it should be over and done with. It will be something that will give you new meaning to your life, okay? And that's when I see January is not going to be an easy month at all. We see that with the Knight of Swords and the Ten of Swords. But there are opportunities here for freedom and change. You've been trying to stay or hold up a situation here, whether it's your finances, whether it's what you create, right? There's changes. And we see that with the death card here, the coffin. So that, yes, that can speak to a change and a transition in business as well. But I feel also it's got to do with your personal life as well. So a general change I'm getting here, which the month of February asks you to make, to put your head down and work. You're transitioning towards a wish fulfillment. It's like you're going through a purging process. Now, there'll be a lot of clarity and a lot of aha moments in the month of February as things are being broken down, and it may not be easy as well, but I do feel here there's new partnerships, okay? New partnerships and possibly also a new romantic connection. If it's not a new one, then it's some of you could be letting go of a past partnership here and connecting with someone where you were possibly already connected through work. It's a spiritual connection, possibly a long distance connection. On the physical, in the physical realm, it hasn't been easy, obviously, with the Five of Pentacles, and also it's saying that your finances are not going to be that great, but you're in transition mode. Because of all the changes, it may weigh a little bit heavily on your finances. So keep working. The money's there. It's just a matter of getting settled in. It's like a new story opens up for you. Okay, you're following your heart here. And you're also being very smart. You're seeing who's on side Taurus and who isn't. Because whoever isn't is on their way out. You're doing things that make your heart happy from here on out, I feel, more so than what you're obligated to do. So, or where you found yourself, let's say. So let's take some Sibilas and see what's going on. I want to see what this change is with the bear and the coffin. I saw the butterflies, so there is a metamorphosis. It's like a heavy burden comes to an end, even though it's not an easy end. Yeah, there's melancholy and there's depression. Possibly also money matters, but also possibly not being on the same page with someone that you were very connected to. Someone was trying to control you. I mean, we've got the Strength card here, which of course can speak to a very strong sexual connection. But also, remember that the woman in the card, she tries to tame that wild beast from within. So you are probably attracted to someone that is very magnetizing, that you adore. But there are obstacles here. Remember the Empress. She could speak to frustration as well. That there's no relief where your frustration in love or maybe even business is concerned, until a possible challenge where there's an ending here. Let's take that a Sibila on the Knight of Swords and the Knight and the Ten of Swords. See, there is the Tower again. So the Seven of Swords, something gets found out, something is seen, something unexpectedly happens. That's going to be challenging, but it's going to free you, because the Knight of Wands, he transitions. The offer is there. There's a fresh start here, but it's not going to come through very easily. Let's have a look at the Empress just for a moment to see what she is all about. What is the Empress about, Spirit? Yeah, we've got L'Amante. There could also be an age difference or a maturity difference between the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine. We've got the male sweetheart, like the Knight of Cups here. What is the Control card? The Strength card. What's that all about? We've got news that comes from afar, connecting with someone that is at a physical distance, that lives far away. Some news. I don't know if this is a legal contract. Losing control after some news, after, I don't know. I mean, the letter could be a legal contract, a possible separation, divorce, something like that. Let's see. What is this ship? The ship transitioning towards the stars, which would be, it's more so the conjunction of Jupiter and Uranus in your sign, which will be happening, I'm going to say late April and into May, but you may have an indication of it even in February. Let's see what that transition or that change is about. We've got the Ace of Pentacles, the stanza, news coming in about something that was going on behind closed doors, or wonderful news coming in that you did not expect. It's the Ace of Pentacles, which is a brand new stable beginning. Aces are potentials and opportunities. It is connected to a spiritual connection. I don't know if this is an invitation or an opportunity here for traveling to a distant place, and finding your wish, getting to your wish. This could be some news that comes in, an opportunity that will possibly also have a lot to do with your rebuilding your love life. Let's see what the Tower is, really. What is the Tower here? We've got the Ladro and the Thief, the Ten of Pentacles. Something is breaking down where there was third parties. Ten of Pentacles is the marriage card, and the Thief is a third party. It's right next to the High Priestess. Nevertheless, it's not an easy rebuild. You've got to break down before you rebuild, but I feel that that's starting in January. Something to do with an awareness of infidelity, third parties, something like that. What is the High Priestess and the Two of Cups? Two of Cups about? What's that about? And we've got the Three of Cups, which is the Belvedere, waiting on someone's arrival, waiting on a reconciliation, waiting on that third party to come in, a meeting. Because the Two of Cups, we see two people that are saying cheers. This could be a literal meeting with a spiritual connection, with someone that a physical connection didn't take off. It was more on the spiritual, emotional realm, but not physically, because we've got the Five of Pentacles there. You may have strong differences between you and your person, because that's what the Five of Pentacles could speak to as well, but that also speaks to a lack of finances, feeling left out in the cold. What's that about? Because we've also got the Fool card there, and we've got the Ace of Cups and the pleasant conversation around a table. This could be a meeting and conversations about hardships, financial hardships, even emotional hardships, and things that were going on around Christmas of 2023, I'm going to say. Now, I'm going to say also that for some of you, the person that you've got your eye on They may not have been your perfect match, and there may have been a little bit of pushback from your most important people, your family, extended family, so on and so forth. I want to take one more on that Ace of Cups. That's another ace. So you've got a lot of new beginnings. Dottore. So through sharing information, sharing about your burdens and about your hardships, this could bring healing. Okay, so this is a very positive thing. There's also through the tower moment, through the towers that you're going through, there's a little bit of humbling here, a little bit of grounding that you're going to be going through, which is not easy, but at least you know you'll have your feet firmly on the ground. It is a 13, which is also Scorpio, so maybe also sharing secrets. Where in the past you feared sharing your personal life, your personal story, something like that is coming through for me, which says to me with the Eight of Pentacles, it takes a lot of effort maybe for you to be able to share even your financial dissonance, hardships with your person. I get a sign of weakness coming from you, unless this is another your person, you're the other person. Let's have a look at what is this fox and this dog. What is this fox and this dog? We've got sospiri, torment and waiting on the ships to come in. Six of Swords. Now I'm going to say also there may also be a promise that someone is coming in, that there will be a meeting, but there may be a little bit of a disappointment at something that's holding either you or your person back, because we see the Sospiri here. She's waiting on her ships to come in, and she's in torment. She's waiting. Is this going to happen? Did they tell me the truth? And all these things. But I'm going to say also that it's like needing to be amongst the wolves before you can surround yourself with your friends, or with a person that you call a real friend, people who are loyal to you. Maybe this is sort of you feeling as though you're surrounded by wolves, and you still sort of keeping, your boundaries up, but being tired of doing that. You're wanting to be able to open your heart. You're wanting a second chance at happiness, like a second chance at building a life where you could be yourself. Let's take one more on that, Sospiri, the torment. And we've got the Sacerdote. Yeah, with the Sacerdote, he holds his cape, right? Dear Taurus, he holds secrets beneath his cape. So I don't know if this is also revelations that are coming through. Either you're revealing, someone's waiting on your revelations, on your truths, or there will be things that you will be aware of. And I get that a lot because of this card, because of the wolf card, which says release your past and start a new journey. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a love that endures. So you're persevering in the month of March. You're persevering, but you're also hoping for your ships to come in. So the changes that you're making in the month of March, you're expecting the turnaround, let's say, the changes, the second chances here. Now, this could also pertain to secrets from the family, finding out about past secrets connected to a deceptive past, whether it's people that you worked with, people that you thought were part of your tribe, or even a particular past partner. I see here that someone's been waiting forever for the revelations, for the truth that maybe, Taurus, you've been withholding. Let's have a look at the crisis, the judgment card. What's that about? We've got news that comes in. Someone, it's the Two of Pentacles, so things being up in the air. A decision about making an adjustment or making a choice. Something about serving out papers, sending out news, communicating. And when I say sending out news, this could be relative to a contract, a new home, a visa even. Something like that I'm getting here. Let's take the move card. I want to see what that's about. And we've got consolante sorpresa, so six of wands, being successful. Suddenly and out of the blue, there's a sudden turn. Uranus is responsible for that. So unexpectedly, there's a move. It could be someone coming in to visit you, to see you. It could be a sudden turn of events that's very, very positive. Someone making a decision suddenly, and this is going to be of great value for you. Or there's recognition for you relative to a relationship. Maybe if for those of you that are someone's second choice, if that is the possible thing happening here, suddenly things are going to take a sudden turn. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, because we've got the Two of Pentacles and then the Three. Let's have a look at the Three of Pentacles, which is a work card, and the Death card. Big changes where work is concerned, or your environment where you work, or a contract, or a commitment. Look at that. Here is the spiritual connection. Here is the offer. We've got the offer that's on the table here. Can you see the ring? He's offering her a ring, and the ring could also speak to a cycle that's possibly ending now, connected to third parties, but also this is a contract that you can start building on. There's happiness here. All right, with the Summer card. You're coming out of fall and into summer, going straight from fall to summer. So that's a quick shift. All right, that's what I'm getting here. All right, let's take the Love Oracle. Taurus, and see what's going on. I want to take one more card on that melancholy. What is that melancholy? Because I see where love is concerned, there is a sense of depression, or you're putting something to rest here. Is it you're putting sadness to rest? La reunion, a sort of lost hope relative to a reunion because of some sort of a anger or quick temper or pressure. Remember the bear. The bear is Mars in Aries. It speaks to leadership. It speaks to strength. Feeling as though you're not strong enough to be able to reconcile, or because it's the Eight of Wands, right? Some of you are dealing with someone that is at a physical distance. You may be losing hope here that there'll be any news from them. And then all of a sudden there's so much anger and big changes here. I mean, the Knight of Wands, we know that he's very driven. He doesn't sit around much, but he is very fired up. He follows his passion and his desires. But to do that, there will be opportunities, but something needs to end. You've got the Tower twice. We've got the Lily again. So you are connected spiritually to someone for sure. This is the Judgment card and the Temperance, which speaks to possible foreigner, someone at a distance, but there's second chances. Yes, there could be a dilemma. and a moment of crisis, surely. And it's a 16 like the Tower. We've got the broken mirror, so there may be a sudden ending in January connected to a spiritual connection, and this is what gets the ball rolling. And it feels as though you're starting to make huge changes in your life. Or you're needing to leave behind a past situation so that you can reconcile and connect with, could be a twin flame, could be a spiritual connection, but you are going through a death process. And we've got the letter, and the letter speaks to sudden news. Sudden news. This is the 8 of Wands and the 6 of Wands. Suddenly you succeed, but also the 8 of Wands is also, it could speak to transition and change, and this could be a love letter when you least expect it. We see the news here on the Judgment card. Let's take another card on the letter here. And the letter, this is a 5 of Swords, it's the Justice card, and it's the Knight of Swords. Yes, what I'm getting here is that because the letter can also speak to contracts, I do feel that some of you are leaving a past situation. It's like Spirit is saying, this is dead and gone. You need to leave that behind. Okay? There's no way that you can resurrect the past. Remember the Knight of Swords up here with the Tower. There's some sort of an awareness or an awakening that you're going through. Okay? We've got the safe, and we've got the cats here, which the safe speaks to finances. So finances could be mixed up in your love life. I do notice the crown here, which speaks to a little bit of ego, a little bit of humbling energy through financial loss, which may wear heavily also on your love life. And then we've got the cats, which the cats could speak to distrust, but it can also speak to strength, protection. We know that the cat looks after her cubs, right? But she can also bring a sense of togetherness, just like the Empress, right? She's very motherly, but she can also, this could also be a love connection that holds 9 lives. Cats have got 9 lives. So remember what I spoke about, a cycle ending finally, maybe. Having been there, done that again and again. Maybe timing was very important. There were lessons here. Okay. And the cats speak to the hanging man. So I'm wondering, yes, the March, the Pisces era says that, yes, you need to be smart. Remember the wolf and being smart. You have a love that endures. Someone that endured for you. Good question, eh? You would be able to answer that for yourself. But we do see here that where love is concerned, there are still challenges, even until the month of March, when you need to release and you need to trust that something is changing drastically here. But there is the offer is here and here. Ace of Wands here, Ace of Wands here. There's a return to the end of January. So look out for that. And summer seems to be very happy where love is concerned. All right, Taurus. So I think I will leave it there. I know that you've suffered some financial loss. Surely you're going through drastic life changes. But it's like, the butterfly that comes out of its cocoon. That's what kind of a time you're going through in the first quarter. So I'm wishing you well. There are lots of blessings coming from Jupiter. So know that everything will be fine in the end. And Jupiter on Uranus can really stress you out a lot, but you'll be fine. At the end of the day, luck is with you, and everything will be revealed and you'll know the truth, but also justice will be yours. Things will be much fairer than they have been for you, okay? Love and light, dear Taurus. Thank you so much for your support and your love. Talk to you soon.